Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Etta. Thank you for stopping by to check out what I got from Aldi. I wanted to show you what I got and maybe even a little chit chat about what I have and how I use it and things like that. So I did go to Aldi. If you watch my Scooby-Doo video, I just finished that like 2 minutes ago and decided, hey, let me just go ahead and jump in and record this one too. So a couple of days ago, I went to Aldi. I go there, to pick up my LaCroix waters and, just different things. So when I was there, I wanted to go look through the wax melts if they had any. I didn't feel like picking up candles, but I said, let me go check out the wax melts. And I had seen somewhere, I don't know, it might have been when I happened to scroll through Facebook one day, where somebody was mentioning some warmers that they had at Aldi, and they were being facetious and saying like, hey, don't buy them, just leave them there, like don't worry about it, I'll pick them up. And I thought, let me go check them out. So I went to Aldi, got a couple of wax melts, basically 3 cents. I got 2 of one and then 1 of 2 other ones. So these are the ones that I like. They had a couple, like maybe 2 more cents, and they weren't really to my liking, at least on cold sniff. So these are the ones that I thought smelled good when I was there. So I picked them up. And I think they were $1.98, and you get 6 cubes for $1.98. I was like, yep, I'm getting them. And I've tried some other ones from, it's usually labeled Huntington Home as like their brand, I guess, that they have there. In fact, I was just doing, let's see, this one. Yeah, these I bought, I think, last year or whatever, and I've gotten them like 2 years in a row, and it's such a good scent. I had this one going the other day, white almond. Love this. Such a pretty scent. It has that scent of pedophores, like a pedophore wedding cake kind of thing, right? Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I also have had their peach cobbler. I think I got this one last year. I did one in like late spring. Very good. So this time when I was there, I picked up 2 of fall flannel shirt. I thought it smelled good while I was there. Yep. It doesn't smell super strong right now to me. It smells very familiar though. Very familiar. Probably, the flannel shirt's probably got something like flannel in it, right? The scent flannel, which is probably what's reminding me of something else. So distributed and sold exclusively by Aldi. So I got 2 of those. I picked up this one. I thought it smelled good, but I thought, I think my husband will probably like this one. So I picked up one called Palo Santo Eucalyptus. That smells really good. You get the eucalyptus and you get like that sweet wood. Oops, I broke this one. Sweet Palo Santo. Woodsy. Wow, when I broke it, now I can really smell the eucalyptus. But you do get like a sweet woods from the Palo Santo. Very, very nice. I think it's going to perform perfectly. And then the last one that I picked up of the wax melts was cinnamon latte. If you watch my channel, you know how much I love coffee scents, and I do like cinnamon. In wax, I don't want it to be overly heavy in cinnamon. Although I was having a conversation with someone and I said, well, red hot cinnamon. I mean, I love cinnamon. But I was like, maybe if I had cinnamon in a couple of warmers, and then I gave an example of what I would possibly put in the other ones. In the other warmers, I said, then I think I'd probably like it more for fall. But try to get some of that wax off of there. I definitely get like a bakery cinnamon. Let's see. I'm not getting too heavy of a coffee scent right now, although I smelled coffee at the store. I do get like it's in the background. background, but trying to come up. It's almost halfway. It's almost like the whatever else, the, you know, maybe the milk or whatever to make it as a latte is taking up 20%, and then cinnamon is 50%. So no, that would be too much of the creamy stuff. So maybe 40% cinnamon, 40% coffee, and 20% sweetness. Although I just feel like I get a little more cinnamon. It's almost neck and neck, but not quite. It smells like it would be delicious, that I might like it, so I picked that up. Then, what the other person had said about the warmer. So I went and looked. I already took it out and put it on my desk. I took the little garden warmer off my desk. I put it in here, just left it on the table, and I put this warmer in there. Now, while I was there, let me see if I can show you. I picked up the one that was kind of like white with little like ridges, and it shows you, you know, you can put a candle on it. It's got the dish. So it's like a 2-in-1. Right. So let's see. I looked all around while I was at the store. It says, no flame, no smoke, quickly melts wax cubes or candles, 7 ounces or smaller, sold separately for the candles, of course, and the wax melt. Easy and safe to use. It tells you it's 4.7 by 4.7 by 3.6. It tells you add the wax melt, add the jar, candle, blah, blah, blah. So then while I was in the store, I even opened the box, because I could tell that it had the little pamphlet inside. So I looked throughout the entire pamphlet, trying to find out, for under the user manual, trying to figure out what the wattage was. Couldn't find it. I didn't want to pull the whole wax machine out of there. I was like, no, you know, somebody's gonna come over here and tell me, excuse me, ma'am, what are you doing? So I didn't do that. I said, okay, the person made it sound like it was a really good one, so I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna bring it home. It was $6.99. $6.99 for a nice size warmer. Pulled it all out of the box. It is a 20-watt hot plate warmer. 20 watts. I was like, yes, for $6.99. So what I do, I've said many, 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 many times that Scentsy is my favorite in terms of maintenance, right? I have the easiest time getting Scentsy wax out of any dish. Everybody else tends to be a challenge for me. Some come out a little easier than others, but they tend to be a challenge. So I have, what I decided was I used the dish that came with the warmer. Since it's a ceramic, I use Scentsy in that dish. So I'll leave it on all night, and I just put it on like 2 days ago, whatever. So I had a Scentsy wax in it, had it in all night, and then this morning I took that dish right off, and I have like a little coaster there. I put it on the coaster to cool off and harden, and then I have these, which I had bought, and I use these. This one's got old wax in it. I use these as the secondary dish. So I put this on, and then I put a vendor wax or retail wax or whatever in it to do that. And these work really nice. I'd link where you can get it from, but I'll tell you in a second. But you know, they were labeled as non-stick. So you just kind of pull on the sides a little bit, and then it comes out. Right? And this one's kind of peeling because I've been using it for quite a while, but it still doesn't really give me any problems in taking the wax out. I know that traditionally, this is the size that you find on Amazon. If you look on Amazon, I think they're like egg tart pans or something like that. And these were also non-stick. Sometimes they start to give me a little trouble after a while because it wants to kind of get stuck in the little tiny grooves of the dish. But let me show you the difference in the ones that you traditionally get at Amazon compared to this one. Can you see how much bigger it is? Let's see, I'll put it all the way to one side, and you can see how much more room I have. It's much bigger, and this fits on the hot plate perfectly, so I can do bigger pieces of wax if I want to, and sometimes I want to. So, as you know, the little paper ones, that's about the size of the one that you get from Amazon, right? So, again, you can see I can get more wax in like that. So, and the reason I said I would link it in the bottom is these, if I can find the name of them, I'll try to do that at least in case you can find it somewhere else. But these I had picked up at Bed Bath & Beyond, which has closed. I think they got bought by Overstock. So who knows? Maybe you can find it on Overstock. But I had gotten these, I want to say it was like a 4-pack of these. And they had them on clearance for like $2.99 for a 4-pack. Yeah, I think I bought like 3 or 4 of the 4-packs. And what I do is on the where the other hot plate warmers are, I usually keep 2 of these. So like this is the one, I keep a hot plate warmer in this room on the little TV stand. So I keep this on the side and I'll take the wax out and then I'll pull the other one down, let it cool off while I put this one on there again. So I can keep doing vendor wax that way. And that way I can do all my Scentsy in my warmers over here and just do vendor in that one there or the Yankee Candle warmer. So love that. So just in case you can find them, they do have bigger. See, I can't tell where you can see that. I don't know if you can see. I can't see, so I don't know if they're showing up both of them in there, but you can see that, you know, much bigger. In case you like doing bigger pieces of wax and you always feel like, oh, it's because if it's a smaller dish, then you do have a thicker load of wax in terms of the pool, right? And they tell you not to have too thick of a pool. So the bigger the dish can be, still smaller pool, even though you're using, let's say, maybe the same amount of wax between the 2 of them. So anyways, the other thing I picked up at Aldi, which is not really wax related, was they had these little 2-pack of collapsible cubes. And these are the ones that I'm always talking about when I say I store my wax. This is what I'm talking about. These little cubes that are collapsible. You expand them, they go in those little cubbies. And I think this is like the same size as the ones I have in my rack right there. And if they are, which I believe they are, because this one says 10.5 by 10.5 by 11 inches high. So if that's the case, then I can get 3 across the front, 3 across the back. So that's 6 rows. And I usually get 8 in each row, right? So 6 times 8, 48. So I can get about 48 bars in each one of these. And I needed to pick these up because I haven't been warming my Scentsy since I had gotten sick. And I picked up stuff from the warehouse sale. I picked up stuff that's going away in the end of the spring, summer. I had my Scentsy Club. I picked up some of the licensed stuff that came out. I just picked up so many bars recently, and all the new bars for the coming season, the 10 new bars and stuff like that. So I was like, they're still sitting in boxes and in the Mylar bag because I don't have room. I could fit a few of them, but I keep them in alphabetical order. So I was like, okay, I don't want to just keep leaving them in boxes in Mylar bags. So this was $5, $4.99 for 2 of them. So I was like, I'll just do that. And that way I should be able to get 96 between the 2 of them. So that should fit all the bars that I picked up recently. I also have to restock my trolley. So between all of that, I should be able to put all this stuff away and make some room in here because it's starting to get messy again. So anyways, thank you for stopping by to see what I got from Aldi, to check out my dish comparison of what I use and how I like to use them with the hot plate warmers. They really do come out, very, very well. I think I've only found 2 vendors that have a hard time getting them out. And it's because they have a softer wax. Those 2 vendors have a softer wax, and I find that it makes it harder to get it out of here. I usually wind up having to kind of work it out with my popsicle stick. And so I was like, okay, those 2 vendors are going to be a unless I'm willing to cotton ball it out, I'm just going to use them in the candle crocks because it becomes too much work trying to get it out of the dish when it won't do that, right? So, ooh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to make that noise. Anyways, that's what I had to show you. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out what I got. Again, 20 watts, $6.99. I have to go back. They had 3 colors. They had the white one. They had one that looked like a bluish gray with almost like a circular design instead of the like stripes this way. And then they had another one that was kind of like a creamy, almost creamy beige. And of the colors, it was probably my least favorite. I like the white one the most, followed by the grayish blue. So I think I'm going to go back and see if I can pick up a grayish blue because it comes in really handy, especially in bedrooms and if you don't want any kind of light to bother you. It's just the hot plate warmer and 20 watts. I think that's really good for $6.99. So if you have an Aldi by you, go check them out. Hopefully you'll find it. Check out the candles and the wax melts. And thank you so much for stopping by. I've been rambling for quite a while now, so I'm going to cut it off. Anyways, until I talk to you again, have a great day. No, that's not how it goes, right? You know how it goes. Enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.